Hello, this is a tutorial on how to replace RAM in a Latitude E5420 and a Latitude E5430. We're first going to start with the Latitude E5420. The tools you're going to need is a Type 0 Phillips head screwdriver. Very tiny, very small. You can get these at any hardware store. You're also going to need your RAM, of course. This is the 5420 right here. It has 4 screws. One down, 2 at the bottom, and 2 towards the top right here. Okay, we're going to move these screws. Obviously you want to place the screws in a place where we're not going to lose them. So if you have a magnet or a little bag, that's a preferable place to put these while you're doing this. To remove the bottom plate, all you need to do is pull it towards you like this and then remove it. In the E5420 model, as you can see right here, we have 2 sticks of RAM right here. Those 2 sticks of RAM should be 2 gigabytes each. Depending on the type of stick you have ordered, you want to replace the top one. It doesn't really matter. By doing that, you just want to move the 2 little metal pins right here to the side, and then you lift it up from the bottom, taking special care not to touch the metal pins right here. These are very sensitive. If you touch these, you could damage these. Okay, and we remove this 4 gigabyte stick. Make sure to line up the notch with the notch that's in here. Okay, there's a notch, just make sure it's lined up. To put it in, use your 2 thumbs right here on the edge, kind of at a 35 or 45 degree angle, pushing it in firmly like this, and then pushing down on it, and you will hear the 2 metal pins click as it comes into seat. Once that's done, it would be advisable to turn on your computer to make sure that the RAM has been seated properly. That way we do not have to repeat the first steps again. So once you've done that step, and you make sure that the computer is booting properly, simply put the back case back on and replace the screws. Moving on to the E5430 model. This model is very similar in respects to the E5420 model. What you want to do again, you're going to remove the screws. On this model there should only be 2 screws, and those are located towards the top of the backing. Again, removal is the same. On this, the RAM could be located in 1 or 2 spots, either at the bottom slot or on the top slot. If it's on the top slot, you're going to want to remove the RAM and then replace the RAM back in there. If it's on the bottom like this one currently is, all you need to do is simply put this one in. Again, remembering to line up the pins and the slots with each other like this. Again, pushing it in a 45 degree to go with the back of your thumbs, and pushing back down like this. Again, it would be advisable to turn your computer on to make sure that it is working properly. To replace the slat, all you do is you push it back down and then slide it back up, and you replace the 2 screws that you removed. And that ends the tutorial for the E5420 and E5430 models to replace RAM.